Hilfiger. Nigga. This is the Star Report, Saturday night edition. I'm back in the building, and let me just say, kids, rehab is for quitters. And you already know I'm no quitter, so let's get back to the Hennessy Pure White, huh? Handle this business. And let me just say early, we're going to put some respect on this man's name, Kevin Samuels. Most of you know I liked him. I appreciated what he did. And I want to try and see if we can talk about his message, what you felt it was or is, possibly will be. I'm going to give you my interpretation of it. And let me just say early, no female callers needed tonight. No thanks. I see you kicking up a whole lot of dust out there, talking crazy, celebrating. You are only proving his message. You're proving his message by your malicious, spiteful accusations and other things. We'll get to you at some point later on. You're not even needed right now. I mean, you can send in donations and things of that nature, but, I just want to talk shop to the guys tonight, all right? Troll babies, good evening. How you guys doing? Hang on. Let me take a sip now. Goddamn, get my head right, huh? Let me get into the flow of things. Yeah, back to the white Henny. I had to take it down yesterday. Just let my body bounce back. Cheers. Ah, woo. Okay, we on real nigga time. And let me also say this before I forget. Black Enterprise has walked back their story about cocaine and fentanyl. That's where that came from. As you know, I don't just shoot from the hip. I always have a source. Black Enterprise, who put out the story about cocaine and fentanyl, are now, they're not even, to my knowledge, they didn't even put out a retraction or a statement. Don't worry, I got screenshots, rat that I am. But that's where that came from. So I changed my title, as many of you should know by now with regards to the show. Well, my last show, I'll just say that. But the autopsy on Kevin Samuels was performed, and the results are now pending. So I don't wish anything bad upon him, but if he liked the booger sugar, we'll find out. But let me just say this. He didn't die with a bitch with her mouth poked out and a headscarf, as so many niggas wake up to. And I want to break down, well, in my opinion, what I think he was trying to convey to you young males. Now, he had a large female audience, and that's great. And you tuned in for many reasons. Again, a well-dressed man. A well-dressed man, a man who dresses age-appropriate, will always trump a bum-ass nigga, tight jeans, slides, hat on tilt. So he earned his the hard way, got it out the mud. And for those of you who don't know, he put in a decade before he really popped off. And I think that he did enough. He did enough for his message to now linger, in my opinion, all right? Other things I want to talk about. Oh, can you see the showrunner, kids? This is so very, very important. He's not gay if he doesn't want you. That goes out to you females who you're so quick to call a man gay because he's not interested in you. Or some type of spiteful, malicious thing that you throw at him because he's just not interested in you. You might be basic and you don't want to face it. You may have something that just is not of value to him. And he doesn't want you. Therefore, you call him gay. You start attacking something with regards to his character because you're hurt. Maybe you come from a line of hurt females. We're going to talk about you tonight, but that's my showrunner. He's not gay if he doesn't want you. Can I get an amen in the live chat early? There's levels to this shit. Levels to this shit. And we're going to ride on Hispanic females as well, not just black. Some of you just, you give these Latina girls a little bit too much of a pass. They're just niggers with straight hair. Pardon me, nigger bitches with straight hair. You want to smell something horrendous? Sleep next to a Puerto Rican girl and let her pass gas at 3 o'clock in the morning. Whoa! Whoa! Onions, sazon, coquito. Hey, whoa! I keep this close to me. You know? Stop giving them passes. Oh, and they were so upset with the show I did the other day. Yo, why you coming at us? Well, who the fuck are you that you can't get the smoke? We'll get to them later. Hold on a second. Are my phones set up? Okay. Cash App, Super Chat, PayPal. Folks, at the top of the live chat, which never makes it to the rebroadcast, by the way, is the PayPal information, starboyradio@gmail.com, all right? Put some respect on my name, because I'm going to dumb out tonight. This might be a throwaway show. As some of you know, on Saturdays, I go off the rails because, I'm loose like that. Anyway, Kevin Samuels, and condolences to his mother. His mother found out on social media. Kevin Samuels, a few years younger than me. He and I came from a time when, our parents, as some of you out there, our parents made us get out of the house, turn that TV off Saturday afternoon, turn the idiot box off and go outside and play. In the 70s, the television was called the idiot box because they didn't want you to get programmed by the propaganda and the bullshit. So he and I came from a time when you had to read, and you had to not only read something, but you had to comprehend what you read. So within what it is that he did on the microphone, and I didn't watch him all the time because I didn't want to, criticize, critique, or fall into the mindset of, just opposing something he said. He was a very intelligent man. But the era that he and I came from, you had to read and comprehend. And I want to just go off of memory here, just with regards to females and what I think his message was. And if you are a Kevin Samuels supporter, call in, chime in with regards to what I say. I may be off a little bit, but my assessment of Kevin Samuels' message was this. You have choices, young man. You have choices. That's it. Don't settle. You have choices. Oh, that's nice. Kevin Samuels lived in an apartment. Nothing wrong with that. I'm renting in Woodstock, GA. I've owned homes. I own a home, technically. I own a home. I don't want to live there right now because I'm born and raised in New Jersey. The home is in Cape May, New Jersey. I got a home to go to, but I choose to rent. I want to move around whenever, however. I don't even want pets anymore. I love pets. I got the fucking stray cats in the backyard. This nigga Shaka Zulu, rapist, Mariah, Soulja Boy, Cardi B. I give them names. I feed them twice a week, three times a week at the most, and that's good enough for me. Kevin Samuels was renting an apartment. You get old, unless you have a family, you don't want to fucking fix a goddamn a sink, a toilet. Worry about a French drain in the driveway. Something to do with the goddamn that the house needs to be, I don't know, the gutters, the roof. You don't want to deal with that shit. I'm thinking about moving down to, you already know, Clearwater, Florida. I might get an apartment in Clearwater, Florida. And I'll just step out on the goddamn terrace. Like Shock G. Take a sip of vodka, smoke a cigar, and just say, fuck everybody. Fuck all y'all. Okay, that was uncalled for. Troll Babies, how we doing? How we doing, huh? He's not gay if he doesn't want you. And, okay, I see a couple of super chats. Jason, I got you. Sit tight, sit tight. Two things I want to mention at some point tonight. I don't know why this came to my mind. Tahiri's got so much to say about Joe Budden. Does anybody remember, or can someone please email me? Where's my email address for the screen? Tahiri got her ear stomped together by some type of Hispanic, beat her half to death at a fashion show. Troll Babies, who remembers that story? Why does Tahiri never talking about the Hispanic who beat her like an old Taino slave? Lumped her shit up, sent her to the hospital. Someone send me that story, please. Here's my email address on the screen. Pardon me, okay? Okay, I'll get to the call shortly. I just want to lay all that out. We're going to put some respect on this man's name tonight. What was his message, in your opinion? And also, again, Black Enterprise walked back their story about cocaine and fentanyl. If they don't issue an apology or a retraction, I think we should start a petition demanding that they apologize. Or maybe we'll wait until the autopsy comes back. Maybe Kevin Samuels had some booger sugar. I don't know. I'm not going to put that on him without a source. I've never been fined by the FCC, and I've never lost a lawsuit for being liable, so I know what the fuck I'm doing. But Black Enterprise. Okay. And a little bit later, we'll talk about my nigga Benzino. God almighty. Oh. Ray, my nigga Benzino. Homie. The nigga 50 got a post up on his IG page with Shauna Brooks. She did a video, my nigga, off of this song. Pardon me, Sherm. It's a Sherm. It's not a female. The nigga's got a tool. Nigga's got a tool, man. They got a diss track, and 50's amping up the set, huh? Shario, peace. Okay, he says, I stay in clear. Okay, salute, my nigga. I'll try and read that shortly. Give me a second. Who are you, my nigga? You might not want to fuck with me. I'm police, my nigga, all day, every day, for real. If you're doing anything illegal, do not holler at me, all right? We'll come back to Benzino shortly. And guys, we need to talk about his message. What was Kevin Samuels' message? Saturday evening, area code 438. Are you there?
What's going on?
438.
What's going on, sir?
Yes, sir. Saturday evening. How you doing, man? I'm on one.
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Sipping. I'm good, man. I'm alive. Niggas is dying.
Exactly. We appreciate you very much, obviously. This is a sad week, man. Honestly, I've been watching Kevin Samuels for a long time. His message, in my opinion, as an image consultant, as you know, that's a very difficult job to do, is to, hold people accountable and have them pretty much be at their best, right? And I find the Black community, especially right now during these moments, these times, we're very divided, right? A lot of us are with single mothers, our fathers are either not around or not present. And as a man, we always feel like we're going to be the better version of our fathers, right?
That makes sense.
And you realize...
That makes sense.
Right. You realize, women aren't actually really looking for that. They're looking for something completely different. And on Kevin Samuels' show, he was pretty much highlighting the fact that, no matter how good of a man you are personally, or it always comes down to your height, your finances. And if you don't have $100,000 in the bank, if you're not over 6 feet tall, right, you're not going to get an average woman in our community. It's not happening.
Okay, stop right there. And I hope you're serious and not trolling. I hope, but
No.
Okay. There were levels to his message. I'm just broad stroking and saying you have options. That's what he was trying to convey to males who hopefully will become men. I've always said, and I've been saying this for a couple of decades, not every male is a man, just like every female is not a queen. Every female is not a lady. A lot of these bitches got it twisted. Just because you bleed every 30 days and you can push out a C does not make you a lady. Go ahead, sir.
I mean, you're right about that, right? But I mean, who's teaching people how to be men or women? Who's doing that? It's not happening in our community. It's not happening.
So I don't know what community you're talking about. First and foremost, that's your parents' job, you know. And then once you leave the nest, at some point, you have to continue educating yourself. If you don't, then you know, I can't shed a tear for you. But
exactly.
I think his message was one to uphold tonight. I'm going to try to be objective, but I mean, I liked the guy, and I don't usually like most people. You know, I'm a selfish prick,
right.
Conceited, convinced, confident. You know, but I want to at least make an attempt here tonight. But go ahead and finish up.
Well, at least you know who you are, right? A lot of people want to be something they're not.
Yeah.
And that speaks for itself. I mean, I've watched him for at least 3 to 4 years now, and he's grown into what we know him to be now. But realistically, when he was talking about men and telling men that, you know, they need to lower their standards, no one cared about that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But when he started to address the women, it became this whole thing, and now they're making rumors about him now that he's dead.
Yeah.
And it's like,
well, hang on, sir. I'm just going to say this to you because I want to bring in other callers. I appreciate your call. Never mind how he died or how he lived his life. He had options. Me, I'm a different type of nigga. I would never pay for a bitch's mani or pedi. I would never put a bitch up in a pair of red bottoms. I would never fly a bitch out, nor would I fly to a bitch. So if he paid for a little something, that I'm not mad at him because truthfully, you're gonna pay for it one way or another. And I'm talking about the pleasure, the company. You're gonna pay for it. Thank you for your call, sir.
Well,
thank you. I appreciate the call. He was a little slow, you know. I'm hyped, man. I'm on real nigga time right now. Troll babies. D, how are you? Got your donation, okay. Sharil, peace, Sharil. I stay in Clearwater, okay. So peaceful and beautiful. Facts. And nobody wants the responsibilities of a house. I'm single, kids and getting money. Yeah. I was a slumlord in Hazleton, PA for 26 years. At the peak of my business, I had 86 trailer homes. Half of them were double wides. I don't want to do nothing no more by way of cutting grass, putting down fertilizer. I was an organic farmer. I was cross-pollinating citrus trees. No more of that shit. Thank you for your donation, sir. Guys, I have to put some respect on one of my sponsors real quick. Then I'm going to come back to the show here. www.creditwizpro.com. Please go there. You have to say, Star sent me. Get approval for a mortgage. Get approved for your dream car. Get approved for credit cards. CreditWizPro.com. Late payments, judgments, child support. This guy can help you. He and I talk behind the scenes, bankruptcies, foreclosures, collections, liens, charge-offs. When you're dealing with Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, if you become a pest, at some point they're going to say, okay, we'll take it off. You don't have to wait for the years for that shit to come off. This guy can get your FICO score up on the screen. Go there. Tell them I sent you. www.creditwizpro.com, okay? And he also gives free consultations. All right. Also, folks, I'm almost done with this book right here. Where is the information for Our Shedding Light? Hold on a second. This book right here. Girl, H.D. Brown. We have to get you back on the show Monday or Tuesday. You're a snitch, sugar. This book is fire. Our Shedding Light by H.D. Brown. The Kindle edition right there. You see it? Our Shedding Light. I have the hardcover edition. She's got receipts. Telling. Where's this? Hold on a second. Where's the screenshots? And folks, if you have a book that you need promotion on, you reach out to Old Nigga Star. Let me help you. Look at all the receipts, huh? Caught her ex-husband lacking. Folks, I have no knowledge with regards to these receipts. Screenshots. Our Shedding Light. Pick that book up, okay? All right, Malmu got your donation. Malmu says, onions and sazon, LOL. Yeah, my nigga. Yeah. Won't be giving these Latinas no goddamn pass. Just because Kevin Samuels went out with some type of fucking rice and bean eater. Thank you for your donation. Oh, yo, somebody said, okay, I'm not going to read that name. I don't want to, promote attention. Yo, Star, chill. You ain't have to give my TikTok that strike. This DoorDash money ain't enough to pay the bills. Am I lying? Okay, I'm not going to say the name of the next person. We're having a conversation tonight, and we're not using that word. Yeah, I know you guys are going to bring it up at some point. Starts with the B. Can we just talk about this man and his impact, Kevin Samuels? Did anybody do any research yet with regards to the queen demons by way of the Kabbalah? You see, I didn't just become an atheist by way of any type of hardship. No, I became a non-believer in the theory of God, and I denounced mysticism by way of a rational awakening after doing extensive research, going to the libraries. Anybody know the names of the 4 queens of demons by way of the Kabbalah? So there's history. Some would say that's mysticism and folklore. But all of your religious doctrines with regards to females, they give instructions on how to be what? A righteous woman. Osmosis tapping in. If you haven't learned anything from Kevin Samuels, step your game up and don't be apologetic to these women about your standards. Salute to you, sir, Osmosis. Yeah. His message will linger. Now, there will not be a new Kevin Samuels. There will not be. He had style, swagger. He had an understanding of decorum. I might start spitting some fancy words at you tonight. He had an understanding of that. Different fragrances and fabrics. And he wasn't from New York. Where was he from again? The Midwest, some goddamn where. So my question, will you enforce his message? Lovely love. Hey, got your donation, darling. Take that and put it on your attorney's fees. I'm sure you got an attorney for something. Oh, okay. Pardon me. Now you sent a $5 donation. Pardon me. Nah, fuck with you. She says, I enjoy your night much. Okay, thank you, darling. Thank you. Okay. All right. Well, I think I know that name. Wait a minute. Okay. Hey. Lovely love. Nice to hear from you. We got to get you back on the show. How's your new music going? Are you still spitting those bars? She had some hot bars, you know? Okay. Desmond Fox, you want to call in and give me some type of update on drill rap up in the New York tri-state? Desmond Fox tapping in. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry, no, that was loud. Sorry. Hold on a second. Miss Ruth, I got your email earlier. Thank you so much. I want to stay focused on Kevin Samuels, but I have to say this. Fat Joe. My nigga. I'm going to call you my nigga because he kept it real one day when I interviewed him. Joe. That interview with you and Wendy Williams, that was cringe, my nigga. That was cringe. Wendy's in the early stages, man, if you ask me, of dementia. I don't know when Wendy stopped doing coke, but I stopped in 1991. After a decade, my body said, hey, we're sick and tired of being sick and tired. How many more whores are you going to fornicate with? What are we doing? So I don't know when Wendy stopped doing coke, but she may have dementia. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Fat Joe interviewed Wendy Williams. It was horrible. She's sitting there talking in a big ass, some type of apartment with a black room, a black wall. What the fuck was that? What was that? No, don't say that was that powder. Let's not do that. Maybe that's the results of that powder. She's holding up her feet. Oh, God. She didn't even know who Kevin Samuels was. Kept talking about going back to the show. When are you not going back to the show, boo-boo? That's fucked up, pardon me. Back on the pure white Henny. Whew. If I get too nice, I might start gargling this shit like academics right out the bottle. Okay, yeah. Joe's doing this thing. Today's pains is not tomorrow's. I hate when he says that, but Joe, that interview was crazy, man. Hold on. Oh, thank you, Jason. Okay, hang on, guys. I'm coming back to the phones. Yeah, Tahiri was beat half to death. Some type of Puerto Rican, brutally beaten. Let me put this in a live chat. Troll babies. I'm not going to have Tahiri, keep dumping on Joe Budden. Joe's my guy, man, for real. Please make sure you save this link, bookmark it. Tahiri, beat half to death. What year was that, huh? That boy stomped her ears together, and she don't talk about that. What's the guy's name? Okay, some type of fashion show. Oh, Carlos. That's it, Carlos. Carlos Gonzalez. Oh, my God. It took 8 men to pull him off of her. Folks, when those Hispanic boys get to beating on a bitch, look out. What year was this? I forget the year. What the fucking year? Hold on a second. 2014, pardon me. 2014, huh? Keep Joe Budden's name out your mouth. Okay, thank you. And Dot Focus, I got your donation. Okay, hold on a second. Area code 717. Saturday night.
Yo, what's up, Star?
We on real nigga time. What's cracking, man? Real nigga time.
Star, can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir. How are you? Thank you for tapping in. Thank you.
Yo, what's up, man? I've been rocking with you since I was a little kid, man. You've been doing your thing, and I love you. I wanted to say about Kevin Samuels, man. If I would have found out about Kevin Samuels 2 weeks sooner, I wouldn't have had my baby by a woman who was in the danger zone, 35 and older. That's the danger zone. I remember one time I exposed her to Kevin, and we got into an argument because Kevin was describing her, and I just thought it was funny. Oh, man.
Don't say her name, whatever you do, because I'll have to edit that part out. Okay, so hang on a second.
No.
Okay, hang on a second. Okay, so now you had a seed with her. Let's not disrespect her. She had your seed, and I'm sure you love your seed, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Are you still with her, or do you just take care of your seed and you co-parent?
I just take care of my seed. We co-parent.
Okay. Is she with another man, or are you with another woman? What's going on?
I'm just doing my thing, man. Focused on, giving my kid the experiences and the knowledge I never have. So I'm just taking care of my business. I'm not sure what she's doing.
Good for you. You're a better man than me. You're a better man than me. So now,
yeah.
So hang on a second. Hang on. So now, do you and her communicate, or is there tension?
Yeah, we communicate for the best of my daughter, but it's limited communication.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Don't say her name, but now, is she trying to hoe up? She trying to hoe up? Does she travel? Does she make up stories about why she has to go to Miami and other places? She's scandalous.
Nah, she's not that lost. She's not that lost. She's focused, man. She does her thing, but she's in the danger zone. So she has that, she makes good money. So she has that whole, masculine energy with her, So she's dealing with that, man. This isn't her first baby either.
Well, it doesn't mean she's lost if she's traveling. I was gonna put you up on something. If she's traveling, if she makes up these stories, I gotta go to a funeral in fucking L.A. I gotta go see my cousin in Tampa. That's all bullshit. She's an escort. I'm not calling her an escort, but I'm saying a lot of them are escorting. So if they give you that bullshit, but okay, so you say you're working together. Pardon me. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. She's working, man. She's doing her thing. She works for the state, so I know how much money she makes and everything, man. It's all good.
Okay.
Yeah, man. We're just blessed over here, man. We're doing our thing, but it's definitely an honor to finally connect with you, man. I remember seeing your face on the bus in West Haven, Connecticut, and I couldn't believe. I didn't know which one was you. Was Buck Wild or you? I didn't know which one.
Well, I'm Star and Buck Wild, so I wrote all of the columns in the Source magazine. I'm Star and Buck Wild. But now, hang on a second. Have you ever sent a donation in? You said you love me. You've sent a donation in?
Nah, I'm a fake nigga, bro.
Well, get the fuck off my line. Thank you for calling. Thank you. Get off my line.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, nigga. Streets got no love, nigga. Folks, I'm on the White Henny tonight. Don't call me talking about, I love you, my nigga. I've been riding with you. Nigga, I'm the devil in the flesh. Dimpzilla, I got your donation, my nigga. Hold tight. We on real nigga time tonight. Dimpzilla, hold on a second. I'll be right back. Sit tight. Folks, you need to address the showrunner. He's not gay if he doesn't want you. So many of these bros got it real fucked up if you pass on, hanging out. And there's reasons. I would never say the name of a female that, I'm intertwined with or who reaches out to me, but I have this thing where if you can't spell, I don't want to give you my love muscle. If you can't spell, I don't want to give you my love muscle, my golden scepter. I had a broad reach out to me last week. In the email, she called me Tory. And I said to myself, is this bitch dyslexic or illiterate? Now, she was decent looking, but I looked at that fucking email and I said, Tory. And then I hit delete. Bing. If you see this email, bitch, holler back. Spell my name right. And we'll see. Dipzilla, what's poppin', my nigga? I'm on Real Nigga Time tonight. I'm on Real Nigga Time.
Star, what up, man?
Yes,
what
sir.
What up, man?
Yes, sir.
I feel like we lost a Malcolm X, man.
Let's go. He was a real one.
Yeah, I haven't had anybody that was as monumental in my upbringing,
Right.
as in like, a leader. Besides Kevin, I mean, maybe Khalid Muhammad, because I was born in '89, but I haven't really experienced Khalid Muhammad. But
Dr. Khalid Muhammad. Doctor. Go ahead.
Doctor. Yeah, so and then it's like I'm becoming like the odd one in the family because I've been on this time since a little kid. I don't have any kids. I'm 33 now. I have properties. I have a rental property, and I'm out here doing it big. You know what I mean? And I'm becoming an oddball of the family. Just yesterday, my cousin, my big fat booger bear cousin.
Don't say nobody's name. Don't say a name.
I ain't
Okay.
gonna say your name. She calls me, asks me if I cry. I'm like, bitch, what?
Yeah.
I don't know the man to cry for him, but she giggly, ha, he, got me on speaker with my other baby mama cousin, baby mama too.
She was on that goofy shit.
But
She was on that goofy shit.
she was on that goofy
Yeah.
shit. She was on that goofy shit. And my cousin in the background throwing in comments, and low tier women of my family.
Yeah.
And the conversation got kind of weird because towards the end of it, I'm like, so is this what you called me for?
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
then she got defensive.
You're a better man than me. My family has to call my Google number to contact me.
Damn, I might have to do that.
Get a Google number.
Do that, yeah.
Make them announce their voice. You know?
Right.
The only
right.
people that call this motherfucking phone better be about business. Because I record all conversations. If a bitch is texting me on this phone, it better be about business. Bitch, don't try to flirt with me. Don't ask me how's my day. Don't ask me what am I doing. Keep it business, bitch. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Right. So I've been on that time, and I've been on that time for a long time because I even got a little following on Instagram to where I've been pushing the same message that Kevin been pushing.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I kind of have it to back up. I'm from North New Jersey, so I didn't
Okay.
really fatherless as well, but I'm still finding my way around the cracks. You know what I mean?
Okay, listen, I don't have all the answers, but if I can just respond to you, you sent in a nice donation. I want to take the time here with you, man. If it means anything to you, Kevin Samuels was a refined gentleman. A refined gentleman. Never mind how he died. He was renting an apartment because he didn't want the responsibility, nor did he need to take care of a bitch and some kids. Listen, I might move to Clearwater. I might move to Jekyll Island. I can do that. I can pack up and leave. You get to a certain point in life, you don't want to be worried about, the furnace, the AC unit.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with having a hooah or a slua or a cokehead bitch entertain you. Now, me personally, I don't bring women into my home. That's just me, but that's the Italian in me. I don't bring people, and African American. I don't bring people to my home. But if his message was more important, and I think I could be wrong. His message was, you as a young man, you have choices, you have options. Don't settle for just anything.
Right.
Go ahead and finish up.
I agree. Yeah, I think that's basically it. I think I might be the one to try to push the message as well.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other guys in the black manosphere that's doing it as well. I think I'm going to be like a newbie involved. I'm going to try to get on YouTube and stuff like that, but
Good for
my
you.
Instagram is pretty bubbling. Yeah.
Say it again. Promote your IG.
Like,
Promote
my-
it. Promote your IG.
Yeah, I have two main ones. The original one where I post the same agenda is Lord Dimp, LORD DIMP,
Okay.
and the other one is Dimp Zaddy,
Okay.
DIMPZADDY.
And let me just say this also to you, because again, you sent in a nice donation. Don't let these angry bitches phase you. No disrespect to your family who called you.
Of course, yeah. Of course.
Is Jesus
Yeah.
is Jesus your Lord and Savior? You personally?
You're asking me?
I'm asking you, is Jesus your Lord and Savior? There's nothing wrong with it if it is. I'm just
Nah.
asking. No?
Oh yeah, of course. Nah. I only believe in myself.
Okay.
That's it. I
Okay.
don't believe in type of.
If you find a
Yeah.
female who says Jesus is my Lord and Savior and she got something slick to say about Kevin Samuels, ask the bitch, why does she give Jesus a pass as being a killer? But she got so much to say about Kevin Samuels. You do know that Jesus was a killer, yes? Jesus.
The first time I heard that was by you. Actually, I didn't know that prior to you.
He killed his friends.
Mm.
The infancy, Gospel of Thomas. The infancy, Gospel of Thomas. I mean, if Jesus got mad at his friends, he killed them, turned them into birds of clay.
Damn. Okay.
You got a problem with Kevin Samuels, bitch, but you fall down and you praise Jesus. Bitch, fuck up my face. You feel me?
Wow.
I'm on one, man. I got to go. Thank you. I'm on one. Thank you. I'm doing too much. Let me take a sip of water. Hang on a second. Slow down, old nigga. Slow down, old nigga. Folks, Black Enterprise, a monthly magazine that describes itself as the premier business, news, and investment resource for African Americans, and claims a readership of 3.7 million. It was founded in 1970 by Earl Graves Sr. This is the publication and the website that put out the story about Kevin Samuels dying of cocaine and fentanyl. I always have a source. And I took screenshots. So they now removed that from their post, but I got screenshots. If you are a Kevin Samuels supporter, you should reach out to them and say, hey, have you issued a retraction yet or an apology? You put smut on the man's name. Now, me, I'm a journalist. I'm going to go with what I think is a credible source. But I changed that title about him dying allegedly of cocaine and fentanyl. That's the beauty of what we can do now on social media. We can change something fast. But Black Enterprise, that's who put that story out. Hold on a second, guys. Saturday night. Hustle tapping and star Black women will forgive white men for shooting, and killing her child, but will celebrate the death of a Black man. You're so right, sir, huh? Bitches out here dancing in the street. Hang on. I'm a thinking nigga, you know, shit comes to my mind. Troll babies, don't let me forget to put the blame on Black and Hispanic women again for the rise of the trans woman movement. Big Nigga 22, star, it's all love, beloved. Like the great Roy Woods said yesterday, bussy. Like the great Rory said yesterday, bussy is not tomorrow's bussy. What? Hashtag Star is my brother. Hashtag what? It's over fam. Hashtag, this is crazy. Hashtag Bussy Boy swag. Jesus Christ. You see, it's you guys with this Bussy shit. I'm trying to get through his show here. The Real Young Buck sends a donation via PayPal. Delete my video off your page or else. What is this? Bam said, Bam said in an interview, the woman you took pussy. Thank you for your donation. Folks, I struggle with Ebonics, please. I'm almost 60. I spent the 70s learning the King's English. I struggle with Ebonics, all right? Hold on. Good evening, 215. Kevin Samuels is gone. Will you enforce his message? That's my show tonight.
What's up, Troy? What's good with you?
Good evening, sir.
Hello?
How
You
are
hear
you?
me?
Yes, sir. Good evening. Good evening.
What's poppin'? I was calling about Kevin Samuels and what his message may have been.
Please, go ahead.
Like, you want to get on some conspiracy shit tonight or just some regular shit?
Well, let's start with his message. What do you think his message was?
I think his message was to get black people together, and I think it was like women, like you said the other day, was the majority of his audience, and I think a lot of them women that he used to talk to every day, they needed his energy. Like, he gave out father energy. You know what I'm saying, like, he's like your age, right? So a lot of them women could have been his daughter.
He was a few years younger than me. I'm as old as dust, sir.
Yeah. He was like 55, right? You like 58, right? 50 something like that. Y'all in the same age. Yeah. So
I'm so old. I used to hang out with Farrakhan. But go ahead, nigga. Never mind me. Go ahead.
Yo, man, you wild as shit. But look, I think what his appeal was to a lot of them chicks was that he was giving out that father energy, that energy that they never had.
Yeah.
Like, telling them, like, he was like stern with them. Like, you know, women need that energy to become like a whole woman. Yeah. And I think that his whole message was to tell these dumb bitches, like, listen, you're not gonna get LeBron, you're not gonna get fucking Yo Gotti, you're not getting these dudes.
Yeah.
Like, you're not getting these rapper niggas.
You're not getting Pooh Shiesty, bitch.
Yeah, you got 4 kids and 5 baby dads.
Yeah.
Like, cut it out. Like, you living beyond your dreams. Like, go get you a plumber. Go get you a roofer.
Whoa. A plumber's not fucking with a basic bum bitch. You know how much plumbers make? Licensed plumbers? Electricians?
Yeah, they make a lot of money.
Huh?
But hold up. But some of them young bitches could have got a 60-year-old plumber, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they could have got an old head plumber. You know? Like, they was living beyond their means. These bitches, like 35 years old with 4 kids, and they fat, and they trying to get somebody that's making $100,000 a year. And I think he was telling them, he was giving them the sit down that their fathers never gave them. You know, like sitting at the table, like, bitch, stay with the nigga that gave you your baby.
Good point.
And raise a family.
Good point.
You know, like, that's what he was giving to them. Like, they never had that.
Right.
And he drew them in because they was missing that piece. And that's what made him popular, because he was telling these bitches what they needed to hear.
Right.
That's what his message was, and I think
he was seasoned.
Yeah. And these chicks is out here with no directions, like comets in the wind and shit. Like, they just flying around. They don't know what they're doing. They having baby after baby by the same type of niggas, and then blaming the niggas. Right. Like, bitch, you choosing the same type of niggas to have kids with. Mm-hmm. Sit down with a good dude and raise a family. Stop running the street.
Well, now hang on a second, because you see, the average female doesn't want a good dude.
I agree 100%.
How old are you again?
I'm 42.
Okay. So you already know they're all vanity driven, including the ones that we come from. They're
yes,
all that's why they wake up and they put on their face. That's why they're in the fucking the mirror, and then they go out the house and they're playing.
Hold up,
They go out the house and they're playing in the fucking head. Listen, did you see Ashanti versus Keisha Cole on Versus? Ashanti couldn't stop doing this. I said, would you just sing the fucking song? Kept playing in the fucking weave.
How about this, Star? It's like 400,000 of them on Instagram doing the same shit, putting on makeup and twirling their hair.
Yeah.
It's like 400,000 of them. They all doing the same shit, got the same music playing in the background. So yeah, you're 100% right. And they want and to get even deeper than that, they love the attention of the new nigga. Like, you know, I got this new nigga right here that's gonna spend money on me and tell me lies and blow my back out. So yeah, you're 100% right. That's what they want. But what Kevin was telling them was, listen, sit your dumb ass down and be a mom. Be like your grandmom or your great grandma. Don't be running the streets. Like, stop with the attention, stop with the fantasies. But I think what a lot of these renegade bitches out here was misconstruing, and I think one of your callers said it before. He was trying to get the men in line too. Like he was telling the men too. Like,
very much so. And hang on, if I can just jump into what you're saying. Kevin was a smart man. Again, he was from my era, and he knew what I know, and that is you can't save a bitch. Number one.
Not at all.
Number two, don't stop a hoe from getting money. Bitch, I can't save you, bitch. Be who you are. Now, he and I were different with respect to, me, I cut a bitch, I cut the short shit short fast.
Yep.
Fast. He had more patience. But I think even though he was talking to females, men or young males can now look at his body of work and they can be educated. So just because he's gone doesn't mean that his message cannot be enforced. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
It's a lot of information that Kevin gave out and that young men can go back and look to. And his books that was written before I was even born. Like when I was young and coming up, I read the classic Story of My Life by Robert Beck, aka Iceberg Swim.
Okay.
Now it's so many jewels in that book, and I believe everybody listening to me and you talk right now should go get a copy of that book and study it, take notes.
Not necessarily, sir, because pimps are born, not made. You can't read a book and become a pimp.
Hold up. I ain't telling. I'm not saying to become a pimp. I'm saying to learn what he was saying. He was dropping a lot of jewels in that book. Like one of the main jewels he said was, when my bitches is laughing, I know it's nothing wrong. I know they're not thinking when they laughing.
Right.
He dropped a lot of jewelry in that book, and not to have a man go out and read that book and try to become a pimp, but just to get into the psyche of a female.
Right. Okay.
And
well, listen, man, I appreciate your call. I'm gonna say something that may sound a little offbeat as a non-believer in the theory of God and an atheist. Have you studied any religious doctrines? The Kabbalah, the Hadith?
I studied them all.
Torah, Quran?
I studied all of them.
Okay.
All of them.
Okay. So then you should know that there are instructions in there for the females. Instructions.
How about this? The Holy Bible say, who can find a righteous woman? Her worth is more than a ruby.
Well, the Holy Bible has been taken and by King James and company, revamped, twisted. I don't go to the Bible. I mean, I go to the Quran. I go to the Talmud and the Torah. Sometimes even, I'll just say other things other than the Bible, because the Bible has been so torn apart. It doesn't even translate well from what it once was. But, hey, man, thank you for your call. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay. Give me a second, folks. Women, black women and Hispanic women are responsible for the rise of the transgender transgender movement, if you ask me. I've spoken about this before. I want to now go a little deeper if I can. The Mary Tyler Moore Show. Hang on, let me be accurate here. I'm going to take my time. I'm on real nigga time tonight. The Mary Tyler Moore Show. Monumental. 1970 to 1977. Combined with, again, the Helen Reddy landmark song, I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar, 1972. I saw somebody on YouTube, they had it as 1971, but it was actually 1972, and it became the #1 song here in America. So, the Mary Tyler Moore Show gave women in this country, America, a new position, combined with feminism. They were working in the corporate structures of America. And they were secretaries, and they were reporters and things like that. When the 80s came around and females became assistants, and they got rid of the term secretary. I've told you this story before. Somehow they became FAG, hags. Yes, no, troll babies? Hags. They loved to see gay men in the workplace. Things were becoming looser in society. They ushered in the bullshit. I've told you this before. Girl, my best friend's gay. Gay males were trying to find their way also within corporate America, because prior to 1973, homosexuality was classified as a disorder. So black and Hispanic women who were the secretaries, who became assistants, they loved the bullshit then and now. Yes, troll babies, they love the bullshit. Child is messy. It used to be gossip, now it's tea. They gave rise to the transgender movement. And so when you hear them now on social media and they say, there's nothing wrong with being gay, that's cap, as you guys would say. It's cap, that's bullshit. They say that because they have no power now. They know their place. They're at the bottom of the fucking totem poles, black and Hispanic. There's nothing wrong with being gay. There's nothing wrong with being gay until they take your fucking man or beat the brakes off of you, like that guy Carlos did with Tahiri. Beat Tahiri half to fucking death. I'll say allegedly, but you can Google this. There's nothing wrong with being gay until they start competing in women's sports. Can I get an amen, troll babies? There's nothing wrong with being gay or transgender until they start taking your positions from you. So they ushered the bullshit in. So someone like Kevin Samuels, heterosexual, to my knowledge. And if he wasn't, who gives a fuck? But I wanted to lay that out with regards to the attacks on him now, because you see, you got a lot of these females who are malicious in their approach when they, hold on a second, I got to change my screen. They are malicious when they talk about not just Kevin Samuels, but any man who doesn't want them. Oh, he's gay. So now it's a bad thing. If you know the history, then you know what I'm saying has merit to it, has legs. Okay. Area code 347 You've been waiting for a while. Good evening. Are you there? 347.
Yes, Star. What's up, brother? It's King Simon.
King Simon, I was about to hang up on you, man. It's a good thing you said it's King Simon.
I know you were. I know you were. That's why I said it.
Peace, man. How are you? Good to hear from you. What's cracking?
I love what you just unwrapped because you and I from that same era.
Yes.
I mean, I'm 55. I know you're a few years, but my cousin on my father's side is Grace Jones.
Oh, wow.
On my mother's side is Susie Q.
Wow.
And,
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So in that era, you've seen the promotion of it.
Yeah.
I seen it as a child growing up, watching them promote it. Women, our women.
Yeah.
In Canada and in America. And I was traveling from both there and Jamaica. So I was traveling all over the place as a child watching this happen. And
They loved the bullshit. They enhanced it.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, so when you were saying it, I said, oh, yes. Disco era was all about it, too.
Yeah.
The disco era. Studio 54.
Black women loved Sylvester and 2 Tons of Fun.
Yes.
You make me feel
I heard Sylvester in the house.
Yeah.
I heard Sylvester in the house. I heard Prince when he was starting to come out, but Sylvester was the one back in those days. Sylvester was the one.
Well, Prince was heterosexual. He just used to fake the funk. He wasn't like he wasn't smoking a pole. He was heterosexual.
No. But he definitely knew how to market himself.
Right.
And he knew how to get to him. That's what I respect about Kevin Samuels. Let's tap into Kevin. Yeah. Because I did watch a lot of his content, and I respected the way he wanted to keep us as men and recognize men. Yeah. I may not have agreed with a lot of the stuff as far as disrespecting women, but coming out of radio myself from WWRL radio and all those places, I understood the shock jock. You were a shock jock or was considered a long Howard Stern, and I used to study the shock jock. And I respected y'all for doing what y'all did because y'all did what you had. I wrote it in my first book, Numbers of No Promotion is Bad Promotion.
Okay.
So, so I understood about the shock jock and all that, and even Kevin understood that himself. And guess what? You and I have a mutual friend, Sister Shahrazad Ali.
Queen Shahrazad. I spoke to her.
That's right.
2 weeks ago. Her and I, we always email. She's one of my consultants. You know that already. Go ahead.
Yes, exactly. And I spoke to her the other day, and they was about to do something big in Atlanta. Her and Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it didn't. Of course, as everything went down, and she said she seen a report online that said who was going to take down Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, this is happening to him.
Hang on a second, King Simon. I haven't even put the conspiracy aspect into tonight's show. Do you think foul play was involved? The female that was with him supposedly is a nurse. I found that to be odd. She met him, or she says she met him earlier that evening. Now, was she a lady of the night, an escort? I don't know. But, one of the main reasons I don't bring anybody into my home, females in particular, bitch, I don't want you looking around, snooping, because if they're younger than you, they're going to come in looking around, trying to line you the fuck up.
Please.
And he lived in an expensive apartment. Do you think she came in, slipped him a Mickey, and shit went left?
It could have happened. And I'm into numbers, so you know me.
Right.
I study patterns.
Right.
And what's so interesting that Kevin was in a cycle, what we would say, of the number of 4 energy, which deals with weird and unusual things happening. Okay. And it was a health cycle. And I always noticed Kevin to drink a lot of Red Bull. A lot. Yeah. And that is not good for your heart at all.
Yeah.
I had an experience with it on WWRL years ago because I was at a nightclub emceeing all night. Then I had to do the morning show. And then I drank Red Bull all night, then had the nerve to drink coffee in the morning. And it took me, my heart just started grabbing me, and they had to rush me to the hospital from WWRL.
Wow. I didn't know
Red Bull and coffee.
If I drink half of a sugar-free Red Bull, I start shaking. I can't drink that shit. I mean, From time to time, if I want to make sure I stay up to do a show, I'll drink half,
Yes.
if that, of a sugar-free Red Bull, and it makes me feel weird. Go ahead.
Yeah, but his numbers, according to the science of numerology, the patterns and cycles, it rules the heart. So he had to be careful of his heart, and they said he had a cardiac arrest.
Yeah,
dealing with the heart. So I'm like, oh man. But he drank too much of that stuff, and whatever happened, I don't know. I don't want to go down the conspiracy road yet, but it was just too strange with this lady meeting on the first night, taking her to the apartment, and then. Too strange. So, I'm not going to go down that road. But
I'm sure. Hang on a second, King Simon. I don't mean to cut you. I'm sure I'm going to do another show after the autopsy comes back on that aspect of what happened. But tonight, I just want to give the man some recognition.
Respect.
Because I see a whole lot of people, really trying to trash him right now.
Yes.
And his message, if I again am summing it up, somewhat sort of. How he was trying to execute it, I think he was trying to tell young men you have choices. Not that you have to cut women down like dry weeds, but I think that now's the time to at least put this out there, and then we'll come back to how he possibly died. Go ahead.
No, you're absolutely right. You have choices. Also, keep your manhood. I tell my sons, I got 6 sons and 3 daughters.
Wow.
I tell them to keep their manhood. I said, protect your manhood. Yeah. Don't let nobody destroy it. And yes, we're growing up in this world, and I have to, you got to navigate well, but discipline. And although I was in that life as far as watching my cousins bring all of that into the house, and watching Grace Jones and watching Susie Q do her thing.
Wow.
I still maintain my discipline. I knew something wasn't right. At a young age. So, sometimes you got to have those other men's side of your family that can pull you in and remind you of your manhood and keep you strong. My father was a Marine, former Marine. My sons are now, one is a former Marine, the other one is in the military. So, I kept them in a certain order, especially I was in the Nation of Islam, so I kept them in a certain discipline. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, it is what it is. But I love what you're doing, Star. Keep on doing what you're doing all the time.
Thank you, man. Have a good night. Yes, sir.
Respect you.
Respect, King Simon tapping. One of the few people I will let call me brother. Mr. Nig Star, are you live, OG? Saw you with that, what are you talking about? Your health figures, sir. What's your issue now? They send me a check. They send me boxes of shirts, coats, sweaters. You mad? I hope you are. Yeah. I hope you're very upset. Don't nobody wear that. I'm so glad you don't. But you know the name, huh? The real young buck. Nigga, don't be scared to read my donation. Tell the people you told a white bitch you was Russell Simmons and donkey smash from the bathroom. Okay, thank you for your donation. No, that was, I impersonated Reverend Run. She thought I was Reverend Run. That was when I had weight on me. And I had on a fedora that night. And it was some type of, Nile Rodgers had a charity event. It was like $10,000 a plate. Yeah. And the woman, she thought I was Reverend Run, and I said, "Hey, walk this way." Next thing you know, I was in the bathroom plowing her in the stall. But thank you for your donation. 201, sit tight. I'll be right back. Sit tight. Guys, on the screen, please make sure you check out one of my new sponsors. Tony Carter is going to be calling in either Monday or Tuesday about her book, tonycarter.gumroad.com, okay? Please go there. Make sure you tell her Star sent you. And you can go into the community section and see her publication, all right? Blade, I got your donation. Okay. One of them is Lilith. Yes, you're talking about the Queen Demons. Jay Myers, Cashville, checking in. Okay, sit tight. I'm coming right back to you. Good evening, 201. Are you there? 201. Yes, no, maybe.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, hi. Who's this?
Star?
Good evening.
This is Lori. What's happening, Star?
Hey, Lori, did you not hear me earlier say we're not doing female callers tonight?
I did not.
Yeah. Did you send it a donation?
I apologize. I did not.
Okay. Remove yourself.
So I apologize.
No. It's okay. Remove yourself.
I will fall back.
Hang up. Get out of here.
I will.
Please don't call me broke. We're only doing male callers tonight, putting some respect on Kevin Samuels' name. I don't need a female to question something about Kevin Samuels. You want to debate something? It's not the night for all of that. I'm sure y'all up on social media, doing all that extra carrying on. But thank you for calling in, darling. But yeah, you didn't send a donation, and you're calling me. Cashville tapping in. Hold on a second, guys. I don't see 615. 615, where are you? I don't see you. 615, the area code or the first three numbers? Jay Myers, where are you? 615. I don't see you, my nigga. I don't see 615. We on real nigga time tonight, man. We're calling it here, talking greasy and spicy about what you didn't like about Kevin Samuels. Okay, thank you, Jason. I got your email about Tahiri. Yeah, got beat half to death by somebody named Carlos. Bolt Hype, salute, Star. One of the last remaining strong independent voices in media. Sir, I've always said, when I'm gone, there'll be none to follow. But we're going to put some respect on Kevin Samuels tonight. Troy, got your donation. Damn, Miss Brown must hate her ex-husband. # snitch. She's got a good book. And she's a sponsor. Okay, who is this? Folks, don't email me as if I got time to read your emails. I'm working. I don't have friends. Well, my friends know not to disrupt me when I'm fucking working. Dainton, Honey Packets, and Red Bull took The Godfather out. Did he do those Honey Packets? I've never taken one of those. A couple of people gave me that stuff, and I just said, "What's this?" I said, "Okay," and then I throw it in the car. I've never taken that shit. I take Pharmasus 300 and B12. That's enough for me. Hey, Toby, I got your donation. Toby says, I don't know who Kevin Samuels is, but every head bowed, every eye closed. Well, thank you for your donation, Toby. I appreciate you. Wendy Williams in her new interview with Fat Joe, which was pretty sad. Fat Joe said he told her Kevin Samuels died, and she said, I don't know who that is. Wendy, you're in the world of media. If you don't know who Kevin Samuels is, it's time, baby. It's time. It's over. Fuck. Okay, I'll respond to that person. Hey, Tiffany, you say we all came from bitches. Why that word? I didn't say we came from bitches. I said we come from vanity-driven women. If I did say bitches, okay, huh? I used to get tuned up by an Italian bitch. Does the word bother you? Italian bitch used to give me speed knots, noogies, hit me with the marinara spoon, pow! Grab me by the fucking afro. Don't you call each other bitches, Tiffany? Keep it real. Bitch, where you going? Bitch, call me. Don't get hung up on the word bitch now. Don't get hung up on the word bitch. Be more concerned about Hispanics and other people saying nigga, claiming it's a term of endearment. It's not in my book. But thank you for your donation. It has history to it. Negative history. Julian, I got your donation. Okay, where are you, sir? Area code 678. 678. Okay, I'm going to come back one more time. Julian, is that you, sir? Good evening. Good evening.
Yes, sir. Do you hear me?
Loud and clear. How are you, man? Saturday night. Saturday night.
Yes, man. I made a bunch of points, man. I got a bunch of shit to say. First off, I just want to say it was funny what you said earlier. You said, you can't let people in your house, women in your house, especially, and you, under your breath, you said black people. Trust me, I know. I experienced that. Black women go in your crib and steal your shit. It happened to me. But, all right, that's one point. Another thing, so Kevin Samuels, man. R.I.P. to Kevin Samuels, of course. But I have a really good question about this, and I think, did the fame kill him? Like the fact that he was famous and, he blew up quick and fast, like very fast.
Okay.
And if he would have just remained talking to guys, maybe he wouldn't have blew up like this. And who knows? I don't know. It was just weird. It's just awkward.
Are you asking me, or are you making a statement with regards to his rise? I mean, I think his notoriety became a result of his hard work. He worked hard. I mean, he didn't just get lucky. He worked hard. He was on YouTube for a decade. So he earned his the hard way. He got it out the mud. We all die, sir. We all die. You're going to die. I'm going to die. So how he died is not really my discussion tonight, unless you think he shouldn't have become successful. What are you saying?
Well, I say he became a martyr now.
Okay.
I think, due to him, passing away, untimely, but he has enough material. Well, it'll always be replayed. There'll never be another Kevin Samuels.
I don't think so.
There's nobody else that can repeat that. And I just think that he put out a message, I think, to black people that was very needed. And he's not.
I think his message went beyond black people. I think it transcended cultural lines. I mean, if you go on social media, you see different cultures talking about Kevin Samuels. They have knowledge of him. I don't know that. I'm not even gonna. I was gonna point to some Caucasian white man, but never mind. Go. You were saying? Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, man. That's pretty much all I gotta say.
Are you yourself African American, Caribbean? What are you, sir?
African American and Puerto Rican. But yeah, Long Island.
I don't have any particular group that I don't want in my home. I don't want anybody in my home. I'm funny style, This is my home. This is not a hangout. This is not where you're gonna come empty-handed, go into my fucking refrigerator, look around.
Yep, checking shit. Yep,
touching shit. Yeah, I'm funny style.
Yeah. I know. I hate that. Stop asking questions. Why are you in my crib? Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
You said you're Puerto Rican. Is your mother Puerto Rican? Your father? Who's Puerto Rican?
Oh no, my mother's black. My father's Puerto Rican. Harlem, Bronx. They got together. Whatever. That happened. But moved out to Long Island.
Black people ask questions when they come in your home, or if they're doing landscaping, they ask questions. Puerto Ricans come in your home, and
Spanish people just do the job.
Puerto Ricans automatically are looking around. Automatically, yeah.
No, but you got to get those pure Mexicans. They come out, they don't really say much. They don't speak much English, but they cut your grass, and then they, you give them the money and they leave. That's it. I'm gonna talk to you. Nothing. That's it. Ask questions. Just do the job. Be out.
Thank you for your call, sir. Thank you.
That's all I gotta say, man.
Okay. Kevin Samuels is gone. But will you enforce his message? Let's pull a respect on this tonight, huh? We'll come back with the bullshit maybe tomorrow or Monday when the autopsy comes back. And what about the slewer? I'm not calling her a whore, but the slewer. Has she released a statement? Who is she? There's pictures of someone who the first name is spelled differently in one picture, and then the name is spelled differently in another picture with someone wearing a sombrero. I don't know which one is which. I looked at the police report. The police report is in my community section. I'm not going to play that game, which one. I don't give a goddamn. I want to focus on his message tonight. That's my focus tonight, okay? King of New Jersey, R.I.P. Kevin Samuels, gone. Okay, yeah, thank you, man, thank you. Grand Strains. Okay, so you're doing a little research on the 4 demon queens by way of the Kabbalah. Good for you, sir, good for you. Yeah. Antoine. I had a few consultations with Kevin Samuels in the past. Good man. I can call in, area code 608. How much did he charge for consultations? I'm curious. Okay, I don't see you, sir. I don't see 608. 332, hang on a second. I'll be right back. I'll look for you again, sir. 608. Side note, this has nothing to do with tonight's topic. I was watching videos earlier for about maybe 20 minutes. Shaquille O'Neal. Holy shit, I forgot what a monster he was when he played with the Orlando Magic. Any basketball fans in there? What a fucking monster when he played with the Magic. He gave Jordan a little hell at one point. He gave Jordan hell. But they had a respectful relationship. And I like the fact that Jordan was talking to Shaq after the games. And Shaq claims, to my knowledge still, that Jordan is the greatest. And Jordan put fear in people's hearts. And I was just thinking then, and I'm going to think out loud for a second. This has nothing to do with the title. For anybody who knows basketball, what was the reason why Shaq left the Orlando Magic? I forgot. To my knowledge, there wasn't an issue, right? Or was he smart enough to say, I got to get out of the East and go west where I can really shine and get my weight up? Because he did. When he went west, got with Kobe, that's when they got the 3-peat. He put his Mac down. What was the reason why he left the Magic? I forget. Had he have stayed with Orlando, I don't think he would have prospered the way he did with the Lakers. Does that make sense or no? Was it the money? Penny Hardaway? I forget. But he was a fucking beast. He was Darryl Dawkins 2.0. Area code 332. I'm just rambling. Are you there? Thank you for being patient. 332.
Yo, what's good, big nigga?
How are you, sir?
That's good. I'm chilling, man. As an answer to what you were just saying, asking about Shaq.
Yeah.
He did feel out of place in Orlando. He said he felt like a big fish in a little pond.
Okay.
And then he said it was another thing going on with him with Penny Hardaway, where Penny Hardaway wanted to be the man.
I didn't know that. I forget. Go ahead.
Penny Hardaway wanted to be the man, and also he wanted to do movies too.
Right. Yeah.
And also he wanted to do some movies. Yeah, but it was mainly him being in that small market.
Yeah.
And Shaq. I was a little kid in the '90s. To me, Shaq was like, in some way, he was kind of like bigger than Jordan to me. In my world,
Shaq was the truth. he was the truth.
Young Shaq in Orlando.
Wow.
Definitely was the truth, man.
Wow.
Definitely.
If I can just say this, and then I want to go back to you because you sound like you know basketball. I got turned off when he did the rap records on Jive Records, and that he made some movie, whatever the fuck that was. I forget, Shazam or some shit.
You talking about Steel and the Genie movie?
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? But that
was terrible.
That was terrible. But
terrible.
he's a great commentator now, and he was a fucking monster. And I'm watching videos earlier, and I said, holy shit, I forgot how much of a fucking beast he was. Go ahead.
Yeah, he was a beast, man. He was a beast. One of the best big men in the '90s, even going into the 2000s. I don't think we'll probably ever see another Shaquille O'Neal ever again, man. It'd probably be a long time if ever see a player like dominate like Shaq did, effortlessly.
Was he the youngest to ever make the top 50 greatest of all time? I forget. Do you know that sound?
Yes, at that time he was.
Yeah.
At that time he was.
Yeah.
At that time he was. Top 50 greatest, At that time he was. Yeah.
Okay. Kevin Samuels. He's gone, but his message, I think, needs to be enforced.
Yeah, man.
We
definitely got to keep his message going, man. He laid it down. He was checking bitches, putting them in their place, let them know what time it is. He wasn't pandering. Right. And, I feel like a lot of women will respect you more if you keep it real with them.
Yeah.
If you put them in a place and let them know, like, yo, step your game up, bitch. Like, clean up every once in a while. You know what I mean? Make something now come from damn Crown Fried. Like, get your mind right.
Right.
I don't see anything wrong with what he was talking about. He was just, he was just giving the truth. And when you was talking about Shaq, I've seen an interview early with Shaq where he was talking about his divorce with his wife, and he was saying that he was being greedy.
Yeah,
that's what played
I don't even want to feed into her. Never mind her, man. Let's just stay with either Kevin Samuels.
No, this is the thing, though. But you know what? I feel like a lot of women need to realize, it's not about you. It's about me. Oh. No happy wife, happy life. No, happy me, happy you. Yeah. A lot of these women, you need a man. You need a man, and in some ways, a man needs a woman, but a female needs a man more. And, a lot of female, be real with yourself. Be real with yourself. And Kevin Samuels is letting these hoes know what time it is, man.
I like the fact that he told them after you're 35, it's downhill.
Yo, it's a wrap. It's over. It's over. It's like a female. It's like a female. You could compare him to a basketball card. When you meet her, she ain't got no kids and nothing like that. It's a brand new basketball card, top of the line. You get a lot of money for it. Yeah. Then she goes, she has one kid. That's a rip in it. That's a bend in the card. Depreciation value. You should go ahead and have another one. Go ahead and get in all these different relationships. Now it's a rip in the basketball card now. Now the card ain't worth nothing no more. It's damaged goods. It's damaged goods, man.
Let's not kick dirt upon females who have lost their children's fathers by way of violence or, of just maybe some type of health reasons.
Yeah, definitely,
let's not do that. But at the same time, man, I liked how he got some of them just up off the fucking line. Some broad talking about, I'm in such and such a state and you should come out here. He just hung up on her. Fuck out.
Nonsense, man. That's what you do. You bang on him, man. You're like, yo, bitch, you talking this goofy. Yo, bang on you, man. Yeah. Hang up on him.
Bitch, I'm not flying out to see you, bitch. I'm not flying you out. If you find yourself in Atlanta, bitch, holla. When you're in the hotel,
definitely not flying you out.
Yeah, fuck out of here.
I mean, if a female really feeling you, man, she'll come across land, water, wherever, man. She'll come wherever just to come check you. She ain't gonna ask you to fly her out. She gonna come check you.
Well, she'll ask. They ask. Oh, they ask.
I ain't never had no chick ask me to fly them out, man. Okay. They already know what time it is. I'm a black Jew anyway, so they already know the vibes, man. I ain't spending no bread to fly you out. You bugging.
Hey, man, thank you for your call. Thank you for your donation, man. Salute.
All right, man.
Yes, sir. Okay. I'm trying to get Flued Out. You guys know that song, Flued Out? That's the City Girls. FLEWD, flued out. No, nobody's flying you out, bitch. Anybody know the Oleta Adams classic? I don't care how you get here if you can. You can reach me by railway. Mr. Nig, so Star, do you think there was foul play involved with Kevin Samuels' death? What are your thoughts on people rejoicing about it? Glad to see your show is still kicking ass. Thank you for keeping me company when I was hustling alone in my lab the past years. I don't know if there was foul play. There's times when I like to speculate, and then there's times when I'll let you guys do conspiracy theories. I would like to wait until the autopsy comes out. I would. We have the name of the person who was with him when he had the chest pains and the EMS had to be called. We've got her name. But I want to be careful not to say something that may not be true about her. Be careful. I think that a heterosexual, confident man is a target in society by many people, by many people. And being heterosexual and telling the truth puts a bullseye on your back. In terms of people rejoicing over his death, well, I'm addressing that tonight in my own way. And I'm asking people, will you enforce his message? From what I think, his message was telling young men or males heading into manhood, you have choices, don't settle. Consider things and look for a quality woman, a righteous woman, if there is still such a thing. Social media has really got society upside down. I don't subscribe to mysticism, so I can't say, oh, it's the end of times. No. It's a different day and time. And if you are a person of substance and you can find a way to maneuver, then you have to make good choices. And I think he was really trying to help people make good choices. Never mind how he died. If that woman was an escort, I don't know what she was. Maybe he just met her and said, hey, do you want to hang out? I got shit on my mind. Maybe she said, okay, do you want me to choke your snake? He said, choke my snake? It's not necessary, but are you hungry, bitch? You look hungry. You look like you don't miss meals, bitch. Do you need a sandwich? You look like you like mayonnaise on both sides of the bread, bitch. Maybe he just took her home to feed her. To talk to her. Maybe the bitch was crying. Maybe the bitch was stressed about something. It's not always a sexual thing. We always think about sex. Homo sapiens. We are the lowest form of thinkers. We conceptualize. That's the difference between animals and humans. Humans conceptualize. Animals are instinctive. Maybe she was just a random slur. Maybe he met her at public supermarket. Maybe the bitch said something that piqued his interest. Hey, do you want to come home with me, bitch? I'm tired of drinking Red Bulls, bitch. I just want to, want to talk. Bitch came home. Bitch got to doing too much. Bitch up in the bathroom, breaking up the line. Bing, bing. He goes to get a Red Bull, not knowing that the bitch put something in the fucking Red Bull. He's guzzling a Red Bull. He goes to sleep, wakes up, chest hurting. Anybody know what I'm talking about with these monkey bitches that be putting shit in your drinks? I learned back in the 80s, if you have a drink and you're out at a club or something like that, always hold your drink like this. Huh? Especially around those Hispanic bitches. Now, never mind the black bitches. Around those Hispanic bitches. You know, those always trying to flirt Spanish bit. Hispanic bitches. Bobby. Hang on a second, guys. Trip Simpson, R.I.P. to the GOAT, died in legendary fashion. Black women got the game twisted. It will be interesting to see all of the 65-year-old homeless women in 30 years. That's a fact, my nigga. Isaiah De La Cruz. Kevin Samuels didn't respect the jokes. Okay. He may have got caught slipping, you know. Happens to the best of them, you know. Had a bitch set me up one time. A few times. There's a bitch out there somewhere right now. When I die, she's going to come out and say, he put a 357 to my temple. Oh my God. And he made me jump off the balcony. He was on coke, and he thought I was trying to kill him. She's not going to come out now, because if she comes out now, I'll tell on her. But anyway, thank you for your donation. Okay, I read that one. Pardon me. All right, hold on a second, guys. I got smoke for these bitches from the past. Monkey bitch. 202. Good evening. We on Real Nigga Time tonight. Put some respect on Kevin Samuels' name. Good evening. 202.
What's up?
What's up, sir?
What's up, Doc? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir. How are you?
Oh, yeah, we put respect, man. Shout out to the king, man. God, rest in peace to the Godfather, man. It's kind of sad that when he passed away, I got the news a couple of days ago like everybody else, but the amount of vitriol and hatred I've seen that black women had on Twitter, man. Damn near 300,000 comments and nasty comments about the man passing away. Just shows you who the real enemy is out here, against the black man. Kind of hard and, disheartening to see that, man. I lost a lot of respect for black men as a whole, not all, but a vast majority, man, when I seen them comment. And they going in on all the celebrities who like them in the comment section on Instagram, so it's real sick and sad out here, man. That, the man be kicking the truth, telling women and men, giving them tough love, and, because we be on that bullshit in the black community, man. Everybody think they're more than what they really are, so he's putting everybody in their place respectively, Yeah.
Sir, there's no such thing as a black community. You do know that, right?
Yeah, we don't. We finished as a people, but, for black individuals across America, I'm going to say that. We don't have a community. You're right. We don't.
Dick Gregory used to say that, and then Starr used to hammer that on radio. Yeah. Show me a black community where there's a credit union, a black hospital, a supermarket.
Yeah.
A doctor's office, insurance. Don't show me a fucking cafe and a fucking couple of restaurants and some barbershops. That's not a community. But go ahead.
Yeah. And yeah, man, I'm just, because, but the message is here, the legacy is here to stay. I just hope that we can get it together, man, because if we can't get it together, man, we're not going to survive too much longer, man. It's going to be all out, chaos, and it's going to get worse before it get better. That's what I think.
Well, who's we, sir, before you go? Who's we?
I mean, just black people in general, man. We've got to, we got this big gender divide that's been, this gender war going on between black men and black women. It's real sad to see. We want to see each other get hurt and die.
Where's your family from, sir? Where's your family from?
I live in D.C., but my family down there from Charleston, South Carolina. That's why I'm born and raised Charleston, down South boy.
FBA, ADOS, or you're Caribbean?
No, I'm ADOS. I'm
Okay.
FBA.
Okay.
Real Geechee.
Stop all that black we shit. Stop all that shit. There was a time in America when it was cool to be black. James Brown used to say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud.
Yeah, but them days over.
Nina Simone, pardon me. We are young, gifted, and black. Those days are gone.
Yeah.
Don't allow yourself to be included by everybody's bullshit just because they have similar melanin. You understand?
That's true. I want to promote my book on.
Some of these monkeys need to go to the penitentiary. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. You get them out of here, man. Get them out of here. Everybody can't make it. 2/3 won't make it.
Did you send in a donation, sir? You sent a donation? I don't see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you one. Look out for Eric Archer. That's my name. I'm gonna send you one in about 5 minutes.
But you haven't sent one yet, though. I'm looking. Hang on a second. I got a police system here. I'm looking at your email address by way of your phone number. I've never seen a donation.
Yeah, I'm gonna send one. It's my first time calling in.
Okay. And you want to promote something? You want to promote something? Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah. My book.
Fuck out of here, nigga. You never sent it a donation. You want to promote something? Get your goofy ass up off my line. Folks, if you're just now joining the show here, Black Enterprise has retracted their claims of Kevin Samuels dying of cocaine and fentanyl. BlackEnterprise.com. That's where that story came from. I always have a source, and if you're new to the show, you can always go into the video description of my content and see the source. I don't just shoot from the hip and say crazy shit. I'm always ready for some legal smoke. I got screenshots of Black Enterprise saying Kevin Samuels died from cocaine and fentanyl. They need to issue a retraction, an apology, something. I changed my title of my video because, they took that page down. But that's who came out with that cocaine and fentanyl shit. If the man did have a little booger of sugar and he had himself a slur, it's not a bad thing, Folks, did I mention Jesus killed some of his friends? Let me put this in the live chat. Guys, also on the screen, www.songsthatwork.info. You have to go there. Tell them Star sent you. You'll get a discount, possibly. Hold on a second. You got issues with how Kevin Samuels died and Jesus killed his little friends. Hold on a second. I got the right one tonight. A little killer, Jesus, huh? Hold on a second. Yeah, there it is. Jesus kills the first child when at age 1, he curses a boy, which causes the child's body to wither into a corpse. Later, Jesus kills another child via curse when the child apparently accidentally bumps into Jesus. Damn! So Jesus was on that bullshit. You bump into him. Hold on a second. The link is coming. I'm on that pure white Hennessy tonight. Hold on a second. Hold on. When Joseph and Mary's neighbors complain, they are struck blind by Jesus. This is in the live chat. Well, no, Star, the infancy gospel of Thomas, that you can't confirm that that's a real book. The hell is not. What the fuck? Hold on a second. I just did the wrong thing here. What happened? Okay. You guys got the link? We on real nigga time tonight. Oh, Jesus, little killer, huh? And you got a problem with Kevin Samuels. Who's that talking about I love Jesus? Of course you do. You're a slave to religion. Your goofy ass. 757. I'm sipping that Hennessy tonight. Talking crazy.
What's up, Star, man?
Yes, sir. Good evening.
It's TJ.
Hey, man, where you been?
Man, nowhere, man. I wanted to, say happy birthday to you, but I don't think you're doing a show that night. I was on the line. No, you did. I was on the line, but you ain't picked me up, though, that night.
Okay, hang on a second. Whenever you call, or you're calling, send me an email and say, Star, this is TJ, the blind comedian. I'm getting ready to call in, okay?
All right, no problem,
Yeah,
no problem.
yeah. Now, hold on a second, folks. For those who don't know, this is TJ, the blind comedian. His information is in my community section. And the last time you were on the show, Florida Boy J, he gave you some smoke, yeah? FBJ?
Yeah.
But you have bounced back, my
Yeah,
nigga. You bounced back. Let's go.
Yeah. I burned my wagon down that day.
You took it like a man, though. So, we're talking about Kevin Samuels. Do you know who he was or no?
Oh, yeah. My brother put me on him like a couple years ago.
Okay.
And I knew who he was. He did a lot of good. He was just, putting down principles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
About, what men should look for,
Checking bitches. Right?
Yeah, and Star, I heard some of his rivals. That, he's having a little rivalry with other people, and they've been giving him respect though. So so I guess he did a pretty good job. He got a legacy. So
Yeah.
I guess he did what he was supposed to do. I guess. Huh.
Okay. So now you are the blind comedian. Are you? Can you see at all, or are you? What stage?
No, I can't see nothing.
Wow. Okay. And I forgot how you became blind, or were you born blind? I forget.
It's a fungus. It's a common fungus, but it just affected me in an adverse way.
Okay.
It's like some kind of a rare type of thing. The fungus is not rare, but the way it affects people, if you get affected in a bad way, it's rare. So.
Okay.
And I happened to just be one of them people. I said, dang,
So now, how did you get the fungus? Now, did the fungus affect other parts of your body, or did it just make you go blind? And what age were you when this happened?
It was 3 years ago.
Are you there? I'm listening. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was 3 years ago.
3 years ago. So, and how old are you now? How old are you now?
I'm 39 now.
So you went blind at what age?
36.
Okay, so you did have sight for most of your life. Then you could see.
Yeah.
Man. Well, can we talk about this? So now, did you get some bad pussy? How'd you get the fungus?
No. It was just the reaction to the fungus. But see, the fungus, it's a common fungus. It just, it just some people it can just mess them up.
Right.
But most people it don't. It just, it just. My number had got called that day. I mean, whatever.
Okay. Okay. All right. So look, man. I mean, I don't want to put you on the spot, but do you want to tell people about your comedy? You're in my community section. How do people find you? And you got to get more videos on your page. Come on, man. I told you, got some content up there, man.
Oh, you think I should try to go live or something? See, I ain't got that many followers yet. That's why I was thinking about what you think about that?
I'm trying to help you get some followers, but I'm saying to you, when you go put up another video, you have one video on your YouTube page, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta get back to the little club,
Okay, now hang on. I'm gonna put your link in my live chat. Do you want the smoke? You ready for some smoke?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've been getting the smoke.
Okay, because listen, you got the right one. Goddamn, as long as you ready for the smoke, I'll send the trolls in your direction, but you got to be ready.
Yeah. I had my brother read me some of the comments. I said, "Oh, the troll baby, they on my neck."
Yeah, well, listen, it's all traffic. Okay, so I'm now putting your link. Who's texting me? Hold on a second. Is that the fuck? Hold on. Oh shit. FBJ, is that you, Florida Boy J, with the bullshit?
Man, listen. If there's one thing I can see is an unfunny ass nigga, and that's exactly what's on the line right now. Why the hell is he coming back calling? What are you doing here? You the only nigga I know that calls himself a comedian that makes nobody laugh.
Oh shit!
Like, what you got going on, my nigga? Can you please? I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to tell us a joke, please. You got something funny to say? I'm gonna go on 10 seconds. Go ahead, my nigga. Go ahead.
All right, let him talk, Florida Boy J. Let him talk.
I ain't about to tell you though, Joe. You can look at my video, fool. I know you're probably my biggest fan. You ain't nothing but a hater like the rest of these people. But y'all just make me better, man. And I heard you were short. You a short dude that got a big mouth.
Is that it? Was that it?
No, it's not a joke. I'm just saying. You got a Napoleon complex, man. I'll give you a wedgie, chump.
My nigga, why are you coming on the line threatening to touch grown men's underwear, talking about giving niggas a wedgie? What is wrong with you, nigga? I'm 5'11", scratching 6 feet, nigga.
Cause you're a little nigga, man.
I'm a little, my nigga. You couldn't see me if I was right in front of your face. How you trying to threaten somebody you can't see? Shit. My nigga, what are you talking about? Like I told you before, you're the only nigga that calls on the line that ain't even motherfucking funny, my nigga. You're trash.
That's your opinion, man.
You want to be a comedian, but how do you find the stage? Do people guide you to the stage? How do you even roast the people in the front row at a comic show, bro? Like, what type of comedy
I don't roast the people in the front row.
Skylar Saunders, you there, Skylar Saunders? Hold on, guys. Skylar?
I think I understand.
I got DL Hughley, man.
Okay, Skylar.
Hold on. I understand the comedy. You get on.
Skylar, can you hold on? Guys, hold on. Skylar, can you hold on?
Yes, sir. I'm holding on.
Okay, I'm sorry. So sorry. Hold on. Okay. FBJ, back to you, and TJ, the blind comedian. Go ahead.
Nah, I was just saying, I think I get his stand-up now. He goes, somebody walks him on the stage, and then the audience goes and roasts him for the comedy show. Because there's no way he can tell jokes. What do you see in the media? What do you see going on that you would get perspective on besides some blind
I can hear stuff. Man. I ain't got to see nothing.
You can hear, stupid.
Oh, my God.
Damn.
Nigga, did you think this career out before you chose to do it? Were you a comedian before you went blind?
I was doing comedy before I went blind.
So you lost your vision and seen some other vision that you was gonna be funnier to be a comedian. Do you have somewhere? Are you booked somewhere? Is there somewhere I can see your comedy or something that you
I'm
do?
Still underground.
Honestly.
Okay, Florida Boy J, hold on a second. FBJ, please hold on. Okay. All right, listen. So TJ, FBJ just texted me, man. He said he wanted to tap in. I want to make sure I promote you, man. So now, when is your next comedy appearance, or when are you going live or uploading some new content? I'm here to promote you, man.
I'm gonna try to go next week. I go to this club in Detroit, Tony Roney's Comic Vibe in Detroit. That's where I go to.
Okay.
Shopping my blade at.
Nice. Okay, well, listen, man. So who answers your emails when you and I are emailing? Is that your brother? Who is that?
Yeah, my brother usually. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, man, tell him to get some more videos up, please. You gotta get at least one video a week. All right.
Okay.
You in Florida?
Do you think, X-Star, do you think I should put up old videos or nah, not really?
Put up everything, man. Just you got to get more content, man. Then you can put it on private down the road. You feel me? But get some content up there, man. You got to get in that algorithm.
Okay.
Yo, can I? All right, my bad. Keep going.
No,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead. You want to say goodnight to him? Go ahead, FB.
All right. Since he comes on the line and doesn't make anybody laugh, I have a few blind jokes right now. Okay, I got a few blind jokes right now. Okay, I got one. A blind man walks into a bar, right, and the table, and the door, and the staircase. Okay. I got another question. What do blind kids and orphans have in common? Neither of them can see their parents. Okay.
Whoa! Slow down. Hang on, FBJ. Can you say that again? You have to let the joke breathe. Ask the question again.
I said, what do blind kids and orphans have in common?
Okay, hang on. What do blind kids and orphans have in common? The answer is
neither of them can see their parents.
Okay, you got one more? Shit.
Yeah. How do you surprise a blind guy?
Do you have the answer?
Leave the plunge.
No, hang on. Give him a chance. TJ, do you have the answer?
Yeah.
How do you surprise a blind guy?
I have no idea.
Go ahead.
I don't know.
Leave the plunger in the toilet. I got one more for you.
Let's go, FBJ. Let's go. Oh, my God.
A blind comedian was asked to do stand-up for a hospital. No one laughed at his jokes, so he continued to sing. You were happy and you know it. The room was full of arm amputees.
Okay.
I'm going to stop with the blind joke, Star,
stop,
because
enough.
I don't see the point.
All right, okay. TJ, hey, man, good to talk to you. Hang on, FBJ. Good to talk to you.
Oh,
TJ.
I got one little joke for you, okay? All right, I got one little joke for you there, Florida boy, my biggest underground #1 fan. I know you hate me. I know you love me anyway. My style.
Yes,
anyway,
let's go.
Okay, what do blind people call selfies?
I don't know.
Helpies. Yeah,
healthies? You said healthies?
Helpies.
Okay. All right. TJ, keep me posted on that new content so I can promote you, okay?
All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. Okay. All right. FBJ, hold on a second. I want to ask you something here. Okay. All right. Whew. FBJ, good to hear from you, man. What's cracking with you?
Man, chilling, man. I'm watching the Warriors beat down the Grizzlies right now. You know, it's getting ugly pretty quick, so I'm about to, probably going to take some shots and, find something else to do because this game ain't going the way it was supposed to.
Where are they in the series?
It's Game 3. The series is tied 1-1. They're in Golden State at San Francisco for Games 3 and Game 4. The score is 115 Warriors, 97 Memphis.
Wow.
Memphis can come back, but I don't think they're going to come back at home against Golden State.
No. Hey, man, good to talk to you. And I just want to let you know that I appreciate the jokes.
Hey, no problem. I just want to say one thing before I hang up. We are going to enforce Kevin Samuels' message.
Yeah, man.
He was the general and the leader of what we call this red pill manosphere. and the comments and the celebration that I have seen from
disgusting. Don't say no names.
Women.
Don't say no names. Disgusting.
I'm saying certain black women
disgusting.
Disrespecting this man,
yeah.
stomping on his grave are the same ones that he warned us about, and the same ones that won't get their teeth fixed, won't be getting no child support, and will die alone.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Are you doing a show on Kevin Samuels, or have you done a show on Kevin Samuels yet?
I actually recorded my podcast today. In the first 8 minutes, we dedicated to Kevin Samuels, and me and my 3 co-hosts said our piece, and we gave his our condolences and gave him our final send off the right way. Okay,
send me your banner when you get time so we can get you in the community section. All right.
Definitely. You guys have a great night.
Take care. All right. Okay. FBJ tapping in. Hold on, guys. One more call. I've had enough. Enough's enough here. Jesus Christ. Mr. Skylar Saunders. Hey, man, pardon me about keeping you on hold so long. I didn't even look at my phone. You there, Skylar?
Totally understandable, sir. Thank you.
How are you, man? Thank you.
Two things I want to hit on.
Please.
The topic about if she, what is it? If he doesn't want you,
he's not
gay.
Right.
That's such a fact, because if there's a female in the street talking profanities and spitting in the dirt, just because you might have, some kind of swish in your walk and you got your hair did and your nails done, doesn't mean I want you. I want a quality woman.
I'm listening. You have the floor. Yeah. You have the floor.
Yeah, I want a lady. I want somebody that can challenge me, that can be very conversational and knows how to carry herself in a proper way. She can be, I'm an atheist, but she can be a Christian, Jew, Muslim, just as long as she knows how to carry herself in the street. I have no problem with her.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean I'm gay just because I reject those females that choose to be miscreants in the street.
I haven't heard that word in a long time, miscreants. Hey, did you listen to Kevin Samuels? Were you a Kevin Samuels watcher?
You know what, though? You know what, to tell the truth, I listen to him very, very little because I like to support, like I support you, and I support another Ayn Rand figure, Dr. Jerome Brook.
Okay.
So I wanted to make sure I would have enough money.
Oh, thank you,
to
man.
be able to support him. So I didn't watch him too much, just to be honest with you, because I knew those suits weren't cheap.
Oh, wow. Hang on a second, Skylar. On the screen, that's your IG page. For those who don't know, Instagram.com/.
Yes.
Skylarized.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Okay.
Go there. You can look at my stories. You can look at some of the pictures that go to my stories. You can send that around. Follow me. To other people to follow me.
Absolutely.
But I want to also get to another thing that you brought up. You were talking about the four. What are the words? Not are they demons? Or were you saying demons or witches or?
But the queen demons by way of the Kabbalah.
Queen demons, yes. Lilith, and the host of others.
There's three more.
But I was saying, I want to ask you when did we elevate angels to be like good beings? And they were slaughterers. They killed thousands of people, and according to legend. Mm-hmm. What is that about? Why do we say that? Oh, he's an angel. She's an angel. They're angels. They're little angels. Look at them. When angels were the killers, they were murderers in these legends in the Kabbalah, in the Torah, and the Hadith, in the Bible.
I think you already pointed to some of this was folklore, legends,
right.
Legends. So we didn't have a lot of things that were documented back in those days as they are now. So a lot of it was just classified as folklore. But depending on what your spiritual or religious beliefs are, some of this may resonate to be true. I do like to reference things from the past by way of my religious research to let people know, just in case they are using religion as a crutch now. Well, here's the origins of what you claim to subscribe to. Does it have merit? Does it still stand up? Or was it just, a folklore once upon a time? So I'm glad that you brought that up. But yes, there were 4 queen demons, succubus, they were called, succubus, during that time. But go ahead.
Absolutely, and that's what I was thinking about as well. I mean, just the I was just while I was in the queue, I was going through the different information on Google, and I just picked up on how the book of there's a difference. I think there is. I think there's the Gospel of Thomas, and there's the infancy of the Gospel. Gospel of Thomas. Initially, the Gospel of Thomas was found in 1945 in Egypt.
Right. I was referring to the infancy Gospel of Thomas with regard to Jesus supposedly killing his friends. But if I can,
they're not to be confused, are they? They're totally different, separate texts, right?
They're different. But now, with regards to your question, if I understand you correctly, famine and disease and plagues played a big part with regards to how we interacted in human, the evolution of human life, and what became folklore, what was dismissed. If we're looking at medieval times and other things, famine, plagues, and disease, I think that should never be counted out in terms of the evolution of the mindset of mankind with regards to your question, if that makes sense.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh, no, that makes perfect sense. That's why I think we have that grayness. We have a moral grayness within our culture that people can mix faith and science together. Right. They say, "Oh, I go by the science, but I pray to Jesus."
Right.
I can't really follow what you're saying because you're saying 2 totally different things.
Right. Hey, man, good.
And what you said, like you said, there were floods and different storms and lightning, and they had to blame it on something. And they had to say, well, it had to have been angels. It was the reason why thousands of people were killed. And I know I see what you're saying now.
Yeah. Hey, man, good to talk to you as always. We'll talk
soon.
Great
talk to you, sir.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Take care.
Yes, sir. Mr. Scarlett Saunders. All right. I think we're done here tonight, folks. I just wanted to do this live and put some respect on Mr. Kevin Samuel's name. Oh, pardon me. Holy smokes. Whoa, wait a minute. I'm missing cash apps. Wait a minute. This is about the Skrilla here. Jerry, I got your donation. Pardon me. Drew, who got your donation? I spoke to King Simon. Thank you. Okay. I don't know who this person is. Okay. Thank you, TJ, for calling in, man. I'm sorry I didn't see your email. King of New Jersey. My Nick. Good to hear from you, man. Is Boyce? If I say your name. Polo the God, thank you for tapping in. Dimzilla again. Grand finale. Dave. Alana. Hi, Alana. Thank you for your donation. Derek Jackson. Can we talk about him another time? I don't know what he's doing now. No offense. I know nothing about what Derek Jackson has been up to since that whole scandal. Probably a good guy, but I don't want to go in that direction right now. Elvis the Chef Rosenberg got your donation. Lex Diamonds, thank you. Omar, thank you. Ricky Rick, thank you. Hold on, guys. I think that's it. Okay, I'll see you guys possibly tomorrow. I got to go to the gym early. If not tomorrow, definitely Monday, okay? And let me get TJ's banner on the screen. Hold on a second. The blind comedian. He's got to get some more content up. He's trying to get it cracking on social media. But he's with the smoke in terms of the trolling and the bullshit, okay? Good guy and a good sport. Here's his banner right now. You guys have a good night. Take care.